buckle up because I am sharing it all. If you are the type of person to love to hear about people's lives, what they've been through, how they've got through, all of that stuff, then this is going to be for you. And if you could care less, then you might as well just skip away because it's going to be a long one. My name is Danny. I am a wife. I have 3 kids with my amazing husband. I actually stay home with them currently. It's awesome. I love it. It's the best thing ever, but it is the hardest thing in the world, I will say. And it has definitely unveiled a lot of my own childhood issues, and that's ultimately why I wanted to start talking about it. My childhood was not an easy one. My mother was an alcoholic. I was sexually abused when I was a young girl. My sisters and I ended up moving in with my grandma and my uncle when I was about 9. I had turned 9 that summer. And so I am no stranger to adversity, I guess you can say. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of cliche to say, but I've always, I knew that my childhood was not normal. But I didn't really understand the magnitude at which it would affect my day-to-day life when I got married, and especially as I became a mom. It became even more clear that I had so many things to work through stemming from my childhood, especially when it came to parenting my kids and all of that. I didn't realize that one of my favorite things in the whole world, something that I dreamed of forever, was to be a mom, to have my own kids, would also be the biggest trigger for me. And that's ultimately how I've started diving into childhood trauma, how to heal from that, the effects of it, so how it shows up in your adult life. And it's just so clear to me now that I'm doing it, and it's just been amazing. And I feel like there's some things that you just can't keep to yourself, and this is definitely one of them. And I've received immense healing looking into this stuff, and it has made me a better mom. It's made me more calm. I'm not as triggered. I'm not as bitter or resentful or angry. I just had a lot of resentment and just a lot of built up anger, and I just didn't really understand why. I'm like, why am I so angry? Why am I so resentful? Why am I having these crazy reactions that just don't make sense to the situation that's happening? And that's ultimately what I was like, okay, this is crazy. There's more to this. This is not just me being a burnt out mom needing a break. I'm like, there's more. It's deeper than what I think it is. And by the way, I am no expert in this. I've only been researching what I'm talking about and what I'm going to talk about for a year. Literally a year ago is when I found a podcast episode talking about all of this stuff. What it was like having an addict for a parent, like an alcoholic parent. That's what started all of this. Because I'm like, okay, let's take it back to my mom being an alcoholic. And I'm like, okay, well, my mom was an alcoholic. What are the effects of having an alcoholic parent? That's literally my first search I did. And it just sent me through a whole whirlwind of things to look through. So just a heads up. So this is my warning to you. I will be talking about some pretty heavy stuff. So if you do not want to hear about abuse of any kind, then I do not recommend you listen to this. My goal is to not leave you sad, mad, upset, whatever, all of the emotions. Honestly, my goal here is just to share my life with you and share with you what has helped me in hopes that you can find healing too.